Understand that.
Right.
Forget about all the other stuff. Forget about you don't like my blue suit. Forget about you don't like my shiny shoes. Forget about you don't like me. Forget about you don't like Middleton, or you don't like Marcus, or whoever it is in here don't like whatever likisms you don't have about somebody else. There are two things I know we can agree on. We got to educate our children, and we got to take care of our seniors. Now, so let's start there. What can we do to do at least those two things? The other thing people say, and I will get to you, other thing people say, let's talk about trash. So what can we do? We had a program here, our council won't get to, we had a program here called the CTC program. It was clean the quarters. They gave us $12,000, now Pearl, am I right?
That's right.
They gave us $12,000, say this is gonna last y'all for about 3 months. It lasted 9 months.
Yep.
And we had people on the corners, cleaning up the corners, just like they do downtown Baltimore. And guess what? It was making a difference. People were calling me and saying, man, the streets are clean. Because what happened, when we were cleaning them, the businesses came out and started cleaning too. And then some residents came out and started cleaning. Because like Maxine just said, they were beginning to follow what was happening in the community. So I don't know what hell happened to that money. It was gone, we didn't get it back again. And then we had the COP program last year. They gave us $12,000 for that. They didn't give it to us, they said you're gonna have $12,000. We only spent $8,000. I don't know what happened to the other $4,000. This year I didn't even ask for it. Said, Mr. Mitchell, we're gonna give you $16,000 for the COP program, just like they have above and on the Parkway. They got 350 volunteers up there for the citizens on patrol. I'm not stupid. If I'm gonna open up a burger joint, I'm gonna do what McDonald's do. So I see the neighborhood up there above and on the Parkway, they got a COP program. Hell, I want one too. So we started one, and this year, guess what? We're gonna give you $16,000. Because that directly is gonna affect them. If we got crime, man, it's gonna affect them. I ain't seen a dime of it yet.
Nope.
I just got an email today saying, we gotta send it through the board. I thought it wasn't supposed to go through the board because it was money coming from PHR. I haven't seen a dime of it yet, so all the time while I haven't seen it, people are getting shot and killed in our community. And I'm sure it would have made a difference. So, we're trying to put programs in place, but we need support. And we're going to have a COP program. We have books made up and everything. We're going to get a clean the quarter program. But you know what? I ain't begging nobody for a damn thing anymore. If I had to go out and get it from a personal, put it out myself, out of my own pocket, go to a philanthropist, or go get one of these kids in here, to pay them to go out there and clean these streets, because we're going to clean these streets. I'm sick of this mess.
December 2016, I started following Mr. Mitchell because I wanted to take notes. And what he taught me was that it's not about someone else coming to teach you how to do something. He said, acknowledge your greatness within yourself. You have some skills that you could take action on.
Right.
And so I followed him, and he said, plan for action and success. So I started writing that. And he said, well, what can you do to contribute to this? So we started moving without a dime. We just started moving and putting things together. Because what? He said that I have the skills to do that. He has the skills to do that. So what he's using the Langston Hughes Community Business and Resource Center for is a demonstration site. He wants each of us to go and do whatever you do. Now, that doesn't mean to create a burden for your own life, right? If you have a limit, adhere to that limit, but do something. Watch what Mr. Mitchell is doing and do something. Whatever your gifts or your talents are, move. So that's what he's been telling us since December 2016 and beyond.
Thank you, Mr. Councilwoman. Hold on, we'll go you, and you, okay?
I'm just going to give you a clear, simple example of some things. So you just met the director of CC Jackson that just left out of here. You don't know that she came around to me and, you know, she kind of just quietly said that she has a problem there. Did you know that the mayor had announced that she opened up some of our rec centers 11, 12 o'clock at night? Well, we have CC Jackson down there that's open 11 to 12 o'clock at night. They have problems now. Evidently, there's been some glitch where from downtown they supposed to have an officer from downtown and an officer from the sheriff's office to be there to kind of help. So I'm trying to work that out. But in the meantime, when a community is together, they would have some men down there on shifts or just being a part of it. Or our safe street, there's a disconnect. We have a safe streets program and part of that is their territory too. So we gotta kind of bring people, because we don't want to lose that resource. Having them extra hours means an awful lot for this community to keep them off the streets from doing, they got too much to do, too much trouble to get into. And of course, that's with the police, with the city having those 2 officers, that's extra money, and we could lose that at a drop of a dime. So I'm trying to get, I'm trying to get to the commissioner to kind of get that resolved. But a community that's together could step up and have 2 guys go down there, 11 or 12. It should be some men down there anyway working with them guys, because you got that gym. You got all that wonderful exercise equipment. In the summer, you're going to have that pool. We can't have that stop from a couple people getting in fights.
Right.
So that's just, I'm just giving you kind of a scenario.
So that's one thing we should be writing down. We need to protect CC Jackson, get some men involved down there. Go ahead, ma'am. Speaker, just say your name, please.
Iris Murdoch. I've lived in this community for 40 years. Lifelong Baltimore. I spent 37 years in the Baltimore City school system. And I only have one disagreement with what you said. You said something about, when we were talking about parents and children, and then you said something about, and they don't care. In 37 years, I never met a parent who didn't care. I met parents who didn't know any better, couldn't do any better. I've never met a parent who did not love their child. It may not be the kind of love that we know, but they love them the best way they knew how. And I think one solution might be to have parenting classes for children, for parents. You were talking about not being able to teach a boy to be a man. But we have to start where we are. The reality is that the men are not there. So we start with the women. We start with, I'm a parent. I've raised 2 children. I have just skill in being a parent. Forget about being an educator. So that's something that I can give to a young woman. I've spent countless hours talking to young mothers who were mothers at 12, 13, 14 years of age. And their self-worth, not understanding their inherent worth. No child is a mistake. We all come here for a reason. So we need to be able to show these young women that they are worth something and that they can move beyond their circumstances.
And I agree with you. We have some parenting classes that are going to be started here. I got to say this. We not only have parenting classes, we have things going to start April 1st. And this is a touchy subject, but they need help too. We have a transgender seminars. There are people out there that are transgender that they have nobody to talk to. We have time that's upstairs going to open up next week. We don't want to say mental illness, but they are mental awareness, where they're going to be teaching people how to deal with issues, because we have trauma in our community.
Yes.
And sometimes what people do, they self-medicate.
Yes.
And I'm going to tell you something. I'm a firm believer. Don't tell me about not having no father. I never had a father. And my mother would be turning over in her grave right now if she said or thought that I was even less of a man because I ain't had no father in the house. I know times are different. But she taught me everything I need. She taught me how to tie a tie. She taught me everything I need to know about being a man, how to talk to a woman, how to treat a woman, make sure she's walking on, take my hat off when I come in the building. And if she saw me do some of the things that she taught me now, I honestly believe she'd come down from heaven and knock my block off. So when people tell me, oh, he's doing that because he ain't got no father, I don't believe that crap.
Right.
Then the mother has to step up, or the uncle has to step up, or someone in the community has to step up and say, hey, look, I got this. Just like these guys come in there, they know me. You're not coming in here with your hat on. I'm not gonna allow that. Go on, young lady. Okay.
Okay, so you asking for solutions.
Yes.
I was gonna piggyback what this young lady said. I'm an educator, she's a former educator. I have tons of skills. So we need to figure out a sign-up sheet or something so you know what skills people have, because we're just going in circles right now. Nobody's saying what they can do. What do you need us to do? What
Well,
is it that you need?
I'm tell you what I need you to do. Like Kelly just got up and spoke. I need you to do what you want to do. One thing I don't do is get people past their limit. In other words, I don't take a guy that changes tires and tell him to go drive a truck. If you're a tire changer, then I want you to remain a tire changer, and we're gonna do what we have to do. So all of you in here have a responsibility, and you don't have to come here. I would like you to, but you have a responsibility to sign up and say, Mr. Mitchell, I can volunteer 10 minutes a month on Thursday between 9:40 and 9:50. That's all it takes.
I mean, no, she was offering parenting classes, but now you're saying you have parenting classes.
No, but I'm saying we're gonna stop parenting, but she can work with the people that's doing the parenting classes.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So if you can volunteer to do something, look, folks, we got 1 in 14 kids in the park that can't read. We need people to teach these kids how to read. You may not be able to read yourself. You know, I don't mean no harm. We had a girl come here with had a problem with decimals. I said, young lady, we're gonna get you some help. Now I gotta talk to my volunteers. Do you know anything about decimals? Because there's some people here that don't know nothing about decimals. I'm a math guy, but when it comes to English and grammar, hey, I may not be the best in the world at it. So I don't want to take you out of your safety spot. So, or your safety zone. So if you can do anything you want to do, she's a past educator. If you want to have a reading session here, I did this in St. Mary's County. Everything worked out like a charm. We had reading. I was the first black to own the Golden Corral franchise, and I had it at my Golden Corral. Back then, the person we brought in was Barney. Remember Barney, the purple dinosaur? I would bring Barney in like every Saturday morning, and they would have come in and have breakfast, and had a reading program for the kids to read. I don't know who is it. What's the people there? What's the Avengers or whatever? Mark, what? Well, why can't we have kids here on a Saturday morning? Why can't who? Black people, whatever. What's the lady, the Mexican lady? The Dolphin. What is it? Dora the Explorer, whatever. I don't know. But what I'm trying to make about that is, why can't we have? And I'll pay for it. Why can't we have somebody here and have somebody here on a Saturday morning reading to these kids? Whatever. Well, I mean, and that's all. Look, I can't come up with all ideas. You know, some things I say are stupid, but all I'm saying to reach out to y'all is, and all I want to do is be a juggernaut, because 90% of the ideas that happen in this building,